Happy rainy Monday from Wisconsin, everybody. Kayaker 22 here. Well, I was going to do my trip for Veterans Suicide Awareness this past Saturday, 2 days ago. But looking at the forecast, temperature, great. High 70s, low 80s. Chance of rain, 24%, but it diminished throughout the day. What stopped me, and this is one thing that some people don't think about, the winds. They were forecasted to be 15 to 25 sustained with higher gusts. Now I could do the 22 miles on that, 22 to 24, depending on how close to the shoreline I get. That's what one trip around all the islands and the chain is. But two, no way. I've been training for this for quite some time, really pushing it since January, and I'm in great shape. I'm ready for it, psychologically, mentally, physically. I'm ready. But I'm also smarter than I was in the years past. Because looking at the forecast, the weather, the temperature is great, chance of rain okay. I started looking at the winds. No way. The lakes, some of them are big enough to where you get whitecaps on them. And then opening weekend of fishing season as well, boat traffic. Now you're going to make, I'm not afraid of the winds. It's, the 12 foot, I've only been on it once, the loon, so I'm not quite sure how it handles, but I've been doing kayaking for 6 years. For the area around here, I am considered an expert, not to toot my own horn, but I know what to do about. However, anybody can get into a bad spot, and I've done that. I just, for the most part, know how to get out of it. So the winds and the length of the boat and the inexperience in the 12-foot loon didn't bother me. The boat traffic, and there is a lot on the chain, with the winds, that made it stupid to go out. And I'm not willing to risk capsizing my kayak in 52-degree weather or waters for that. I've got time. Matter of fact, this Saturday may be a good Saturday to do it. So what did I do? There's several rivers around here. One is the Wabaka, which I love the Wabaka. It's fast. It's technical. You got class 1, sometimes 2 rapids on it. For you whitewater guys and gals, yeah, that's nothing. But for around here, it's decent. It does make for a challenging trip. The Crystal is the other river, and that's pretty just cruise through, So what I did is I put down at South Park boat ramp, and I kayaked up 4.5 miles to the Red Mill, and Red Mill is famous around this area, / Nelson Park, and then I kayaked back down. So a total of 9 miles. A third of that on the way up I did hit the winds, and as soon as I hit them, boy, yeah, I'm really glad I did not go and do the chain. I would have made it, but it would have been a lot of work, and it wouldn't have been fun. So I did that trip, and I felt wonderful afterwards. I mean, the water was low. With this rain for the last couple of days, it's going to get back up to where it needs to be. But the water was really low. However, with the weight that I've lost through my training, endurance, get my cardio up there, I didn't bottom out. and I was in 3 inches of water at times. And I had probably a 20-pound backpack with me, full of gear. And and it was in my 10-foot Pelican. And yeah, I got out twice, and that was to replenish the water, so to speak, in the river. I dehydrate when I do these trips, and I know that's not good for you. So, all you health experts, yeah, I know. But I'm also aware of what I need for intake and what I don't. So that aside, it was a great trip. It took me 4.5 hours. I could have done it in 3.5 or less. I took a lot of pictures. I did get a lot of cardio of it, so when I hit some of the rapids, I just powered through on each one. Got my breathing. My breathing was fantastic. I was so happy. And then I went home and did some lawn work. And then I went and did a 7-mile bicycle ride yesterday. So I feel fantastic. What I've been doing for this trip has really made me a healthier person. The downside, and I talked to my trainer today because I'm concerned about it, is my strength. Now, some of the areas I'm super strong in. You know, I can pull. I can do. My abs are just phenomenal. My breathing, my balance, my legs are fantastic. And maybe it was an off day today. I don't know. And I've been through enough of those to recognize that that could be part of it. It could also be the fact that I did lose a lot of weight in a short amount of period of time. But my bench pressing is way off. 205 felt heavy. I'm able to do a lot of pull-ups, 20 plus. But on the pull down, and for those of you that don't know what a pull down is, where you put your legs up underneath a bar and you pull down on this bar. And whatever weights, you can pull it towards your chest when you're leaning back, so you're pulling like that and letting up, or you can pull it straight down and really concentrate on squeezing those lats downward. And that's what I like to do. I work it like this. I put weights on my chest and I get on the Smith machine, so a straight bar, put my feet up on a bench press, and I pull up. And I got a buddy of mine and threw 55 pounds on, and I stopped at 19 just because I could have kept going, but why? I'm good at 19. So 55 pounds there. But I lost 200, felt heavy pulling down, and I can do 250. So I talked to my trainer. He said, look, you are in fantastic shape. You lost all that weight. Don't be concerned about it. She did tell me to double my protein intake. I take 32 grams on workout days, and then every rest is natural. You know, I take some, I got some amino acids I take, and like meats and spinach, and you know, there's some other proteins I take just to double your protein intake. So if you're taking 32, take 64. If you're having, you know, a hamburger, which is fine, to have 2 hamburgers, you're burning more calories. That's great. You're at your ideal weight. My weight today was 157. So I'm 3 pounds less than where I wanted to be. I'm doing great. Double your protein, get your strength back. Your strength shouldn't be a concern, but if it is, double your protein. So that's what I'm going to do. I had 32 grams right after my workout. I'm in partway up a banana. I'm going to go and get Subway, and I'm going to have a protein bowl, which consists of steak, shredded steak, some cheese. I have green pepper, onion, some black olive, and then I have jalapenos with it. And I'm going to get some almonds and some other proteins from the grocery store. So yeah, and then I got some protein powder in here, as well as protein power bar, and that's kind of my treat tonight. So that'll be my candy bar. So yeah, I'm a little bit off today, which my trainer is awesome. I love her to death. She's fantastic. So she reassured me, but she also told me what to do with this. I've got ADD or ABCDEFG. So I don't like when something is off. Good part is my cardio is up, my endurance is up, and I know I can do this trip for our veterans, for not only our military veterans but also our law enforcement. God bless you guys. We just had a mass shooting in Green Bay, Wisconsin over the weekend, casino. You guys rock. Our EMTs, fire departments. I got a friend of mine, one of my dear friends, and she's my Army sister, one of. Love her to death. I'd do anything for her. She got her nursing degree a couple of years ago, 50. The doctors. Anybody who faces PTSD for helping others, I say this is a veterans trip, but it's also for you guys, for them. And I feel in good enough shape to where I can accomplish that for them. God gives me, yeah, here's an attaboy, you did good. Fine, I'm not looking for that, but thank you anyways. But knowing I'm doing it for the right reason, yeah. And I want to succeed. I don't like failure. And I'm not going to fail them. I'm not going to fail them. So anyway, I'm here at Subway. I'm going to get my bonus phone. I'm going to carb out. Get my proteins back in me. Love to hear some comments from you guys. Y'all rock. God bless you. Thank a police officer. Thank a fireman. Thank your nurse, doctor. Thank a veteran. Yeah. Thank their spouses. God bless. And questions and anything else, I appreciate. Love and peace.